It's a rainy day here in the South, and I saw this awesome reel yesterday from Laura Belora on Instagram, and one of her guest designers had done these awesome, brilliant envelopes. But I thought, it was like an album she made, but I thought this would be great just for our scrap strips and stuff, especially with our vellum. Someone had asked me, can I do something with sorry, cardstock leftovers? So this is great for all of those things. And I'll give you the measurements, but you're really not going to need them because you're really just going into your scrap box and, grabbing things that you have. So, like, your leftover vellum or your just leftover strips or whatever. But of course, I will let you know what I'm doing. So, like, this is just like, a strip if you get it out of your scrap box. And we're basically just gonna go ahead and fold this in half, and this is a 3x7, by the way, so 3x7. And this is going to be great for that little T one that I did. So if you have any that size, you can do that. So we've got this perfect little thing right here, and some of it is even and some of it is not, but that's just the way I have it in my scraps. So we've got this, and what we're doing is just taking these little papers that are, so however length is that when you fold it is going to be your sides. So mine is going to be 3.5 inches after I fold it. So I just made these 3.5 by 1 inch strips. So you can use your scoreboard, or you can just fold it in half. Because this is so small, I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch just to make sure that, I kind of want this to look nice, but I know that some people can just fold it. So I'm just scoring that at 1/2 inch. And honestly, you can, if you have longer strips, you can use the longer ones too. And just if you want your design like a little thicker on the side. So I'm just going to show you a couple of different fun ideas. So here, and then if you wanted to blend in like this pocket, you can do it. So if you're using the same size scraps, or if you want to be funky, you can use a different kind of scrap and seal it like that. And it almost has that washi tape effect. I kind of like the pattern on there, kind of blended. And so I'm going to do that. You guys know I'm not too spunky, so I'm going to just leave that. And if your paper is a little over the edge, which happened to me in some of them, no big deal, just trim the top. But how brilliant is this? I mean, there's no scoring. We can take our scrap strips, and you guys really love the scrap ideas, and so do I. So, I mean, look at how cute. And it looks like we scored it, but really we just took some scraps and kind of just went in there and, did this. And you can add this, like I said, the 3x7, if you have any scrap strips like that, this is perfect for the, for like the tea or whatever. It fits really nicely in there. Actually, why does this one look bigger? Maybe no, it is the same size. I guess I just tucked it in there a little bit better. So, and I just put a string around this, kind of like a tea bag, but not. So, and then you can just add a sticker or whatever it is that you have. You don't even have to add anything, especially if you're putting it in your journal. So sorry for the glare, another cloudy day. So that's that. And then this one is basically the same thing, except it's just vellum. I'm just taking like a 4x8 sheet of vellum, and it's just the same thing. You're just gonna fold it and add those on. So now that I fold my 4x8, it's gonna be 4 inches. So my little strips are 1x4 inches. So I would like to fold this in half and then just get it done. So you can see you don't really need your scoreboard. And then you can put that on, and I'll show you my last little trick. So last one we're doing is kind of a little twist on it that I had, and that's just doing this with a lid. So you see how it's kind of overlapping just a little bit? That's just because my cutter probably needs a new blade. And then just do this one and do it again. But this is perfect because I'm waiting for my son to get home from school. So I'm just kind of got some downtime, and I thought these are just fun, lazy day type things. And also, I know I was putting all those videos out, but guess what, guys? My ideas are like flat. I think I put too many videos out and now I'm burnt. Okay, and then you can see how it looks like this. It's just so pretty. This would be gorgeous in any journal. And just slip whatever you want in there. And, you know, even like some of those pretty, like, you could even add those tabs that we did, you know, in the journal cards and stick these in here. This would be really pretty too. It's almost like those envelopes that we made, but those had a backing. But this is so much easier. It's an old video if you're a newbie here, but this is so easy. So this was a twist that I had done from that reel, and then this was too, and this is just the one with like a little pouch. And I thought, okay, we can do the same thing. So I'm going to give you guys just the measurement for that. I don't know why I have no room for my scoreboard today. Okay. So mine, again, this is just a 4x11. So like your cardstock strips, you know, you have a lot of them. This is a 4x11. And I'm just going to score the 11-inch side at 4 and 8.5 inches. And so 4. And the reason why I did 8.5 is because I want that lid to be a little bit over, like when you fold it, so you can get things out, because you obviously don't, when it's up to that score line, it's a little bit, you know, hard to get something out of it. So, okay, so in her video, when she did these little pockets, she actually used blank, like pink cardstock paper. And what she did is she covered it with like single-sided paper. So that's also another option. Like if you don't want it like this and you have leftover cardstock, you can just measure it down and fold these and, you know, make pockets like that too. But I'm just going to leave the cardstock because I feel like it's got that vintage look. And then we added this fun lid to it, which is great. Because now we don't have to worry about doing the scoring and the sides and cutting all that out. And we may not actually have that much space when we have our little strips. So this is just perfect for that. Did I even cut out my strips for this? That is a good question. So I did not. All right, so this is going to be, I'm doing it at 4 by 1 inch. So 1 inch and 1 inch. I wonder it would look like a little thicker. I should have done that, but I didn't. And I have to cut this down a little bit because I know it's longer than 4 inches. So let me know which one you like best. Do you like the vellum? Do you like the one with the lid? You could even do the vellum with the lid. And that would be really cool too. So I'm going to just fold that in half again. And just pop it on just like that. So, I mean, I guess people have done this with washi. I've seen people doing that with washi, but I thought this was pretty neat. And for mine, I did, you guys know I've been stamp crazy, so I did blot mine just a little bit with that bubblegum color I had, but you don't have to do that. You can just, actually, this would look really pretty with that darker ink. I wonder if I can find it. Then we can see what it looks like. Do I have it? I think I have it on my cart here next to me. I do. I'm going to dig for it in 1 second. Bandit is just snoozing away. He is enjoying this rain. He has been hunting for lizards, like for the past week since it's getting warmer out. I feel so bad for them because, sorry if my noggin got in the way, because they're gonna die. He is really a savage. He's not cute at all. with the lizards. Like most dogs, I think they play with them and really, you know, just enjoy the small little animals, but no way. He will just gobble them up. I've seen him do it a few times and it's awful. I know he's not so cute anymore, is he? He's a savage. All right, so I corner rounded this one. Did I do it with this one? I did. I guess I forgot to mention that. So corner rounding this, and I'm going to add my Velcro thingy here too. Actually, let me do that after. Let's see what this looks like distressed. Let me get this pink off because I don't want any. All right, I'm a little nervous about using the darker colors because I don't really use these that often, but I'm just going to put that on there. I really need to go to the craft store and get another one of these because there's that other one that works better, that furniture one. But all right, so if you wanted to have like that vintage journal look, that will look really nice too. Yeah, it already looks like an old journal. I wonder if we can just go ahead and ink this up and make it look really old. Look like it came out of Grandma's attic, right? Oh my gosh, at this point, I feel like I need to just cover the whole thing because I did it too much. Okay, guys, I think I'm overdoing this. So I'm going to stop myself now. All right, and then I'm going to put the Velcro strips on, just these little circle things, and I like to stick mine together. I don't know how anyone else does it because I oddly missed that in videos, but I stick mine on at the same time so I know that they're even. I have learned the hard way that that is what you do. So let me find a sticker. Oh, this one looks perfect for this, like a little butterfly. I almost want to ink it. Let's do it. Because I feel like it needs to blend in a bit. Yeah, I'm digging that. And let me see. Okay, I think here, I'll put this on. Since this is a dark color, I don't think I'll use that, so I could put this sticker on. But yeah, I mean, so cute. We used our scraps. Again, nobody knows that they're scraps. And I think they just came out lovely. I really, really love this technique. And hope you guys do too. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.